What's up, guys? My name is Robert Donaldson, and today we are back with episode number 40 of Rob's Best Bets for the date of January 10th, 2023. As always, you can find me over on Twitter at RobDFB, and if you want more content like this in the future, please hit the like and subscribe button because it really does help out a ton. And before we get to today's video, let's go over Monday's betting performance. And we nearly swept college basketball, just missed a shot at the end there with Oral Roberts, which would have put us in the green, but of course TCU got kind of murdered out there. Was not a pretty game whatsoever. Kudos to Georgia for just showing how dominant they can be when they're playing right. That said, we do have a fun college basketball slate here on Tuesday, so let's jump right into today's video. Alright, for our first pick of the day, we are heading out to the Big East where we have a matchup between DePaul and Vilanova. And Villanova is on the road this one, and they've burned us a couple times in a row now, but I'm still a believer in the pieces that they have. So with that said, let's make this one short. Give me Villanova here, laying the 5.5 points for 2 units for our first play of the day. For our second bet of the day, we are headed out to the Missouri Valley Conference where we have a matchup between Murray State and Northern Iowa. And Murray State has been on our fade list all season long, and Northern Iowa is playing their best ball of the year right now as they've rattled off 5 wins in their last 6, with wins over Towson, Illinois State, Southern Illinois, and St. Bonaventure during that span, so some pretty good teams. And honestly, I really like the Panthers to win this one convincingly at home, so for 3 units, let's lay the 3.5 points for our second play of the day. For pick number 3, we are headed over to South Bend where we have an ACC matchup between Notre Dame and Georgia Tech. And listen, Georgia Tech last week picked up a big-time win at home over Miami, but on the road this season against high-major opponents, Georgia Tech has lost by an average of nearly 18 points per contest. And Notre Dame, I get it, isn't playing good ball right now, but I can buy into the idea of Mike Bray being able to right the ship here at some point before I can believe in Georgia Tech turning around their season and actually being a competent ball club. So give me the Irish here, laying the 4.5 points for 3 units for our third play of the day. For pick number 4, we are staying in that Midwest region once again, where we have a matchup between Loyola-Chicago and VCU. And Loyola this season has been really going through it as they've struggled at home, on the road, and they've lost 4 straight games by a decisive margin as well. And this is really gut check time for the Ramblers. And when you look at VCU, they've dropped all 3 of their true road games this season. This is a really good spot for the Ramblers to put up a fight, I think. And I think they also have a chance to win outright. So let's throw 3 units down here with the 4 points, and let's take an extra unit here for that money line as well. For pick number 5, we are headed out to Lincoln, Nebraska, where we have a Big Ten matchup between Nebraska and Illinois. And this dysfunctional Illinois team was able to beat a Tyler Wallace Wisconsin team last time out at home. But Lincoln has been a tough venue to visit this season as their only loss in 7 contests came against Purdue in overtime by 3 points. And I just don't know if this Illinois team has the composure to get it done on the road right now in front of a great crowd. So give me Nebraska here, getting the 3.5 points for 3 units, and let's throw an additional unit down here on the money line as well. For pick number 6, we are headed over to the Big 12 where we have a matchup between Kansas State and Oklahoma State. And Oklahoma State looked absolutely abysmal from a scoring perspective last time out. And now they're being forced to go on the road and play a Kansas State team who is going to apply a lot of scoring pressure against the Pokes. And I just don't think they can match it. So give me the Wildcats here, laying the 4.5 points for 4 units for our 6th play of the day. Alright, for our final pick of the day, we are headed out to the A10 where we have a matchup between Fordham and Dayton. And this Dayton team has really turned their season around and has reestablished themselves as the prize of the A10 once again. And this Fordham team has gone the opposite direction since conference play has started. And despite that nice looking record you see with Fordham, Dayton is the far superior team. And as the season plays out, I expect we're going to see Fordham drop a lot closer to that 500 mark. And the slide only continues here, so let's throw 4 units down here on the Flyers, laying the 6.5 points on the road for our final play of the day. All that being said, I want to thank all of you for checking out today's video, and no additional Twitter free play for today, just because I don't like making you guys jump through hoops when we put out a losing day on this channel. That being said, if you do want to still show some love, you can definitely head over to Twitter and follow me at RobDFB. And you can also drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel, and also leave a comment down below. And as always, I will see you guys in a future video. Take it easy.